There is an Asian moth, the Lobocrapsis grisefusa, a gorgeous specimen with extraordinary habits. This moth will land on the water buffalo's eye and irritate it until it produces tears. This is how it feeds. It clings to the eyeball and sucks the tears dry while its victim sleeps. The tragedy is that if the host blinks, the moth will be crushed to death.
You know, honey, if you need anything, you just let me know, okay? You know, my neighbor Lisa, she went through the same thing with her brother, and I helped her through all of that. I used to think, you know, when he left for business, there'd be a big black hole in the middle of the bed.
No.
No? Oh.
I just think about how Martin would say that the average bed contains about 5 million dust mites.
Oh, you're a hoot, Blythe. You're just a hoot. It's $50. Are you moisturizing?
Follow me. I see it. Approach it slowly. It senses us. Careful now. No. Don't let it. Turn the camera off. Turn the camera off! I've made so many new discoveries on this trip, Blythe. It's a shame you aren't in Costa Rica with me. But I know you don't stomach the wilderness the way I do. I will name one of the species after you, darling. Papilio blythus. It's the same color as your eyes. And even has little speckles on it. Thinking of you always, Martin. After a long journey, it begins to make its nest, burrowing into the depression there. Any freshman psychology student can tell you that within the grooves of the skull, just below the cerebellum, holds the visual cortex, the optic center of the brain.
You know, they're opening up a new super Walmart over in Jacksonville. We should really go there sometime. That'd be a lot of fun. Go swimsuit shopping or something like that. Wow, your hair is really thinning out in the back. It's falling out. You're way too young to have this happen.
Feel it?
So I was telling her about my nephew at his t-ball game. And it was just so cute watching those guys at the t-ball game and everything.
Its habitat, the 2-inch space at the back of the head, creates flaming, sprawling, breathing conditions for it to thrive and create a swarm within the membranes.
So you don't want a manicure today?
It will irritate the scalp until it bleeds. Or until a mucus seeps out, a cerebrospinal fluid that protects the brain from infection and invasion. Hi, is this Dr. Martin Priestley's number?
This is his wife.
Oh, great. Sorry. But this is Jordan. Jordan Escobedo. I worked with her husband on the Incredible Insect series. I was wondering what you were planning on doing with it, you know? The footage from that day.
I'm keeping it.
Are you sure? I couldn't live with that. Have you watched it?
I've listened to it.
Well, in any case, I want you to know, he really was the best boss. The best man I've ever gotten to learn from. Often, it produces a piercing throb in the rear part of the skull, incinerating the gray matter until you feel like jabbing your thumbs in your ears and yanking until your head splits open down your part. If only it would give you better access to that spot in the back. To scratch, to pull, to tear, to make it go away. The swarm will stampede through your sinuses, multiplying within and ravaging you from the inside out. Your flesh numbs until there are no barriers between you and the nest. The scratching and tearing become a procedure, a compulsion, something you have to do to get on, even though there is nothing left to feel. No! 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 The smooth, protective surface of the skull submits and the brain lay as exposed as the eye of a sleeping water buffalo. Two, 4, 4. Do you feel it? 6, 4, 6, 6. Feel it? 2. How many legs do insects have? 6, 2, 4, 4, 6. How many legs do insects have? 6, 4, 2, 4, 6. 2, 4, 6.